I really believe if you want something bad enough in life, then you can get it. If I make things seem real simple in my mind, they are. You know what I'm saying? I think I can go to the gym and I can just get a hold of this incline dumbbell press. I'm gonna pump my chest up and put some stress on it until it grows. It's real simple. I go in the gym, I destroy my chest, it grows the next day, and I'm happy. No, my image, my imagination, when I walk on the Olympia stage, I want to have the judges drop their pencils and go, what the hell is that? You know, that's my goal. I just did what felt right. And to me, especially instincts. I mean, there's a lot of skinny scientists in Gold's Gym in the morning, you know? But an athlete, a successful athlete, is something that comes from the heart and the soul, man. It's something you die for, it's something you need. It's not something that just you want to look good in your clothes at the Cleopatra Club tonight, you know? It's something more than a desire, it's a need. You gotta stay hungry for everything, and too much of anything is bad. It's unproductive. When everybody told me to stop squatting, I squatted more. I'm the other kind of personality, rather than make my weak point, my strong points weaker, to have more symmetry, so to speak. I just make everything as strong as possible.
But I like being uncomfortable. Another thing that Squat Rack told me, taught me, when you're uncomfortable is when you grow. We know that from the gym. When you're uncomfortable is when you grow. So I like being uncomfortable in life.
You never compete in a contest, at least I don't, expecting not to win. I go there with the idea that, you know, I'm gonna win. I'm not competing with anyone but myself at that point, and I don't think about Robbie or Arnold or whoever. I'm gonna be the best I can be, go on stage and show the audience and the judges.
It's scary, but that's why it's so effective, okay? The hardest things are usually the best. If it's easy, leave it to somebody else, okay?
See, the real competition is in the gym, between you and yourself, and every day, and you have the opportunity of leaving the gym and going, God, that feels good. Or you have the opportunity of leaving the gym going, God, could have did more. Okay, that's why I train hard, because I hate thinking inside that I blew it, I didn't do enough. I like to train early in the morning, and the rest of the day is good because I gave it everything I had. And if you give it everything you have on an Olympia stage, that's important too. Even if you lose, you still sort of win.
If there's a risk involved in an exercise, and there is, you're out here in open wind and you could fall. There's a risk associated with the movement. It's a good exercise. If there's minimal risk, why do it? It's probably a bullshit exercise, okay? The squat is not something you just do a few of these and do something else. This is a religion. This is the altar. It's like getting a towel and having water in the towel, a wet towel. You get all the drops out. And that last couple of reps is like, one more drop, one more rep. That's it. The set's over. And that's what you gotta do. Yeah. Most guys can't do it. They don't have the mentality for that. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Most of us prepared for years, 10, 20 years for one night where preparation met opportunity. That's winning. And having the same mentality, the same energy, the same passion and love for what you're doing years later. That's what it takes. That's commitment.
The self-commitment tells you down deep in your being, down deep in your soul, if you don't fulfill those dreams, and you don't fulfill that energy when you're ready to perform, you're a failure. You're a failure, you're nothing. You don't even deserve to be called a bodybuilder. When you approach the leg extension machine, when you approach the squat rack, you have to conjure up those feelings and those commitments that you gave to yourself, and you promised yourself. You fucking promised yourself you'd be the best fucking person you can be. That is what makes you train. That is what makes muscles grow. Nobody fucking knows the secret. That is it. I have no fucking genetics. If you've got that and genetics, you're a fucking superstar.
You gotta go out there and fail. You gotta go out there and fall down. Most people who've won big have failed big. Okay?
You know, see, even you know. And when I promised myself as a little boy, I said I can never leave the gym knowing I have 5% left. And 5% is magic. It's the magic place where very few people go. You can go there. I'm giving you permission to go there. If you fall down and drop the weight on the floor, who cares? Who cares? But if you make it, I care. I want that. I want you to fail, and I want you to get up and do it again. The same thing in life is the same thing here. If you can do this, you can do anything. Anything. Right now, you're 5% away. 5% away from being a champion.
86 Olympia. Yeah. I placed my lowest as a result of the show. But I was able to go out there. I was able to walk to the front of the stage. I was able to have people look at me and their eyes opened up. And everybody in the audience stood up and yelled something, I don't know what it was, and they yelled, put their arms up, and nobody was on the earth. Everybody was like spiritually and mentally not on the earth. It was the most incredible, the most meaningful experience ever in my life. I mean, money can't buy that. I didn't get the title, but I touched that. And when you touch that, that was everything.
You can't think about the money. You gotta think about the heart, the passion, the love, the commitment, and the energy you're willing to put into it. That close to death, even willing to die to get it. When you give it that much, the side effect is standing on stage and having the audience, having 5,000 or 10,000 people go, yes! I would train 25 more nights, 25 more years for one more night. Forget about the money. I'd walk through the car, get in my old Corvette. The steering wheel was real big in the old Corvettes, you know? I could barely fit my legs underneath the steering wheel if I could drive home. But I knew if I could barely make it to the car, that was a clue that I probably did enough. Do not be a failure! Do not be a failure! Opportunity comes to you many times. Opportunity comes, you can either take it or remain scared of it. If you don't take it, it's gonna knock on somebody else's door. And it's gonna invite them to the adventure. Luck is not something that just happens. It's earned. The money doesn't come because they were looking at the money. They come because they're looking at the goal of achieving something nobody else did. To boldly go where no one else dared to. If you don't take that last 5%, it's a knock on somebody else's door, I guarantee you. There's only a certain window of opportunity for success. This is your opportunity of a lifetime.
What I'm here to tell you is that life doesn't happen to you. We all think that life happens to me, right? Life happens for you. It happens for you. I mean, opportunities will come to you every day. It's either for you, you can remain scared of the opportunities, or you can embrace them and take them.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way. I have to live on the edge. The only difference between me and you is I wanted it more. That's the only reason I'm sitting here. Even if you make the wrong choice and do something that you think you should do, you get in this, life will spit you out and you get another chance. In the big scheme of things, if you make the wrong choice, big deal. I promised myself that I would never leave the gym a loser. So life offers you a lot of opportunities, even sometimes if it's devastation. I think back now, it gave me an opportunity. Opportunity is disguised as problems. Okay, if you don't have problems, you don't have a life. After a squat workout, doing 500, 400 pounds for reps, your life passes in front of your eyes and you succeed. It's like, life is great. The sky is blue, the grass is green, and life is absolutely wonderful. I'm in a great mood for a week later. I wasn't about to, am I good enough? Hell with that. Let me show you what I've done. Take the 5%. Go the 5% distance. It's gonna be scary as all head. It will drive you to the ground. You'll fail a few times. You'll fall on your face. Get up, keep getting up, keep getting up. If you don't, you have to be happy for the rest of your life. If you don't take the last 5%, you have to be happy the rest of your life knowing you went to somebody else's door and knocked on their door and you could have been that guy. It's up to you.
Congratulations. You achieved failure. Failure has been achieved.
Thank God. Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. But you know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. It always has been.